Tick-tock, tick-tock. That is time slipping away. That is your life being spent. What have you been up to? What are you about? Whatever you do is sealed in time. You can try to make it right in the future, but you cannot change the past. There are some things you must never do as a man. You cannot afford to take it for granted. Being a man means a lot. You are not just a pack of meat walking about. You have a duty to yourself and a duty to humanity. And only men who step up to the challenge reap the fruit of what it means to be a man. You need to dig deep and find the Sigma in you. Before you proceed, take a second and subscribe, because this is where you get to hear the raw truth. Number 1. You must never live without principles. It is ancient wisdom that a man's character is his fate. In a world driven by shifting moral landscapes, it is imperative for a man to anchor himself firmly to a set of principles that guide his actions and define his character. Sorry, but you fail as a man if you have no principles. You are a joke, no better than dust in the wind that is being swept anywhere and everywhere. You just can't wake up to take orders and follow anything that is trending. You need to think for yourself. Principles provide a compass for navigating life's challenges, ensuring that you make decisions rooted in integrity, honor, and wisdom. Regrettably, many men today find themselves adrift, devoid of strong guiding principles. Without principles, you have no character. You are easily swayed by fleeting impulses and external pressures. Living without principles leads to the erosion of character, leaving behind a hollow and unreliable shell of what a man should be. When you lack principles, you forfeit your ability to stand firm in the face of adversity, make ethical choices, and live a life of purpose and meaning. Sigma men know this all too well. That is why everything about these men is based on their principles. They would not shift grounds just because their principles are not popular. Sigma men would take time to self-reflect and judge themselves to see if their principles are what they should be. This is because living with principles requires regular self-reflection, a willingness to examine our beliefs and values, and the courage to confront our shortcomings. It demands that you question your motives, challenge your biases, and strive for personal growth. Men who are not principles often would not evaluate themselves, thereby settling for a life of mediocrity and stagnation. By living without principles, you deny yourself the chance to become a better version of yourself, forever trapped in a cycle of self-deception and unfulfilled potential. Number 2. Never rush into anything. Sun Tzu teaches that impatience breeds haste, and haste leads to folly. In war, as in life, rushing into action without careful consideration is the path of the fool. There are times of emergency when you need to be fast as possible. I am not talking about that, obviously. The point here is, never rush into anything when no life is on the line. Not being calm and patient has led many men down holes from which they could never get out. I mean this both figuratively and literally. Many men have met their end by not just being calm and taking things easy. Wars have been started by such hasty men who do not take time to think about the dire consequences of their actions. Men have thrown their money away into businesses that they should never have gotten into if only they had taken some time to think. Sigma men can be unnervingly calm even in situations where everyone else panics. These men are renowned for their patience, just like the lone wolf that patiently stalks its prey. Sigma men would not allow anyone to rush them into any decisions or actions. Through this, they are able to disarm those deceitful people. When you rush into decisions, relationships, or commitments, you often find yourself grappling with a persistent feeling of regret. It's that nagging sensation that reminds you that you didn't take the time to fully consider the consequences of your actions. In the heat of the moment, fueled by excitement or the fear of missing out, it's easy to succumb to impulsive choices. You seek immediate gratification, only to realize later that these hasty decisions lack the depth and thoughtfulness that come with patience. Regret, like a ghost, haunts those who didn't pause to reflect and evaluate the potential outcomes. Just as a skyscraper requires meticulous planning, a strong foundation, and careful execution, Our personal endeavors demand the same level of attention and patience to ensure lasting success. Patience, my friend, is a testament to your ability to master yourself. It requires restraint, discipline, and an unwavering focus on your long-term goals. Rushing, on the other hand, is often driven by a lack of self-control, a desire for immediate results, or societal pressures that push you to act hastily. By cultivating the art of patience, you become architects of your own destiny, shaping your life with intention and purpose. Number 3. Chasing girls. It is biology for men to be attracted to women and even chase them. But you are more than that. You are a man, and men have an overwhelming responsibility, first to themselves and then to humanity. You cannot afford to reduce yourself to your basic primal instinct. You should do better. Focusing on chasing girls would divert attention from personal growth and self-improvement, rather than investing time and energy in developing essential skills, pursuing your passions, or cultivating meaningful friendships. The single-minded pursuit of romantic conquests consumes valuable resources. It hampers self-discovery and restricts personal fulfillment, perpetuating a cycle of dissatisfaction and unfulfilled potential. Men who chase after women are reduced to their primal state, and this is a state where you lack the refinement, intelligence, and sense of purpose you should have as a man. Every man should realize that his life is too valuable to be given to cheap pleasures. When all is done and said, you would realize that it was never so important to chase women, and it should never have been your focus. Besides, it also means you would never have reasonable interactions once a woman is involved. You can easily be bought over and manipulated when your love for women is discovered. This has been the downfall of many great men who could not control their desire for women. Number 4. Living without plans. First, it is astonishing that men actually exist who wake up and go to bed day after day without any sense of purpose. This is not just astonishing, but terrifying. As a man, you possess a unique blend of talents, skills, and aspirations. Without setting goals and developing plans to achieve them, this potential lies dormant, waiting to be unlocked. Living without plans means failing to harness the power within yourself to make a difference, both personally and in the lives of others. Without a clear path, you risk settling for mediocrity instead of striving for greatness. Without plans, progress becomes an elusive concept. Progression in life, whether in relationships, careers, or personal development, requires intentional effort and a roadmap to success. Without setting goals, it becomes challenging to measure growth or chart a course for self-improvement. Aimless living leads to stagnation, leaving men wondering where their lives went and what they truly accomplished. Don't fall into this mistake. Develop actionable plans for your future and have levels of growth you are working towards. Life is abundant with opportunities, but they often favor those who are prepared. Living without plans as a man means turning a blind eye to the possibilities that lie ahead. It means surrendering the chance to seize opportunities when they arise, as one lacks the foresight to identify and pursue them. The absence of plans limits one's ability to navigate life's unpredictable terrain and exploit the countless chances for growth and success. You must know that as a man, you play a significant role as a partner, father, son, and friend. Living without plans can negatively impact these relationships. Without a vision for the future, one may struggle to provide stability, guidance, and support to loved ones. A lack of direction may hinder the ability to make long-term commitments or build strong foundations for lasting relationships. By neglecting the importance of planning, men risk jeopardizing the connections that bring meaning and fulfillment to their lives. If you don't live your life by your plans, you live for nothing. Number 5. Never be dependent on anyone. First, it is a terrible thing to depend on others for anything, especially when you should be capable of meeting those needs yourself. Being independent allows men to embark on a journey of self-discovery and self-actualization. By relying solely on yourself, you can explore your passions, interests, and ambitions without external constraints. Independence grants you the freedom to make your own choices, take risks, and learn from both successes and failures. It is through this process that one can truly uncover their potential and create a meaningful and fulfilling life. Dependence inhibits personal growth by limiting one's experiences and hindering the development of essential life skills. By relying excessively on others, men deny themselves the opportunity to face challenges, solve problems, and build resilience. Independence fosters a sense of responsibility, resourcefulness, and adaptability. It allows men to embrace uncertainty, overcome obstacles, and develop into well-rounded individuals capable of navigating life's complexities. Independence encourages emotional autonomy, enabling men to acknowledge, understand, and manage their emotions effectively. By cultivating independence, men can develop healthy coping mechanisms and express themselves authentically. No one controls your life, therefore you have the mental liberty to be yourself. The first step to independence is financial freedom. You need to go out and make your own money. The truth is, you do not need to be rich. You first need to be able to meet your own needs without waiting for anyone to help you out. This is the beginning of your journey to discovering just how far you can go on your own. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and watch this one as well.